Welcome. This is the first time I've ever started a course ever. So if you have any feedback, please feel free to send it to me as well. I will first do a self-introduction. I'm currently a product manager at LinkedIn, and I'm working on premium analytics. So for example, if you see like who view my profile, search appearance, all of these products are a part of premium analytics. I'm also responsible for the backend supporting all the analytics across LinkedIn. So if you see like all the interactions on content creation side, if you see like creator analytics or like page analytics, that's also supported by my backend as well. And I've been at LinkedIn for 4 years. I work on premium products for the past 2 years. But for the first year, I work on LinkedIn user growth. So top of funnel user acquisition. We raised the user base from 800 million to 1 billion members. So now you can see like 1 billion members on LinkedIn. That's us. And the second year, I work on LinkedIn ads. So for people who already work on ads, you know that for platforms like LinkedIn or Meta or Google, we get advertisement from advertisers. We put the advertisement either on our own platforms or on third platforms. If you want to put your ads on third platforms, you are bidding with other platforms. For example, LinkedIn competing with Google or Meta to buy one ads placement on, let's say, New York Times or CNN, right? And the first thing that you have to do before you create a bid is to identify that user. And that was my job, to use whatever signal that we have on the third party to identify who that user might be. Then from third year to fourth year, I work for LinkedIn Premium. And before my 4 years at LinkedIn, I work for go-to-market at Tesla China. Used to lead go-to-market there with zero budget because Elon Musk doesn't believe in marketing. We resulted in the first profitable quarter. And at that time, we were having a lot of collaboration, specifically with creators, content creators. And that's why we can bully them and make the budget to be zero. And before my time at Tesla, I used to be a former AI founder. Our team was pretty much the first team to leverage computer vision algorithm for video moderation in China. And we pivoted the product for 2 times. If you think about this, right, from 2016 to 2019, I was still at school. So it doesn't sound like a student project. And so the first project we were building wasn't this at all. We were building a platform to evaluate games equipment. Okay, so we can tell you that if you buy a sword from a game, how much should they value? Are you paying too much or are you paying too little? That sounds like a student project. But later, there weren't any investors reaching out to us, although we won a national champion for entrepreneurship competition. And then we figured out, oh, we don't have product market fit. People are not going to pay for our product. You can find me, JJ Never Sleeps, on all these social platforms. And I'm very new on TikTok. So please show me feedback. I create random videos on TikTok these days. So yeah, let me know what you think. First, I will talk about why I'm doing this. Let you guys have more context about and what do I expect you to achieve out of this course. And also, of course, for everybody in this meeting, I want you to do intros and find your working group as well. In the end, we will talk about logistics. I'm thinking about opening this course for 10 weeks, August to October, 2 times per week. So adjusting to different people's time zone. We have people in China, we have people in PST, EST. So try to make sure that everybody has a good time to attend the courses. It will be convenient for you. I want to shoot this course in English and Chinese. This person I'm putting here, he is my professor at Duke. You guys can connect with him on LinkedIn. Just tell him that, I am the reason why you connect with him. So he knows where to blame if he got too many invitations. He used to have a course at Duke called Competitive Strategy. And that was the single best course I've ever had in my life. Okay. And the screenshot that you see on the right of the screen are all of my assignments, research. Every person needs to spend 20 to 30 hours per week on this report. The questions we were solving back then, these are all the assignments we have week by week. Okay? The first sub-assignment we have was, should Cadillac enter EV market, and what should Tesla do about it? Right? These are all the debate topics that we were having back then. The second week we have, should Harley Davidson do electric scooters? And we also develop market strategy for a startup around North Carolina, because where Duke is at, called K4 Connect. And also we were discussing how to popularize 3D printing for consumers. Is there a market for consumers for 3D printing market? Why did the stock price drop after Kraft and Heinz merge? And what can the company do to solve the problem? And for our final project, we were talking about Netflix product strategy. I did a Tesla part for the first week. Okay, we have like 4 people in the group, 2 of us doing Tesla, 2 of them are doing Cadillac. And I learned about Tesla so much. And this assignment alone was the reason how I got an internship from Tesla later. Also, the thing about Netflix, it is very interesting. When I did the research on Netflix, the context for that assignment was saying that, oh, Netflix was originally a streaming platform, and they don't create original back. They didn't create original back then. But later, they had a lot of original shows of themselves. If you create and do the production, your margin is going to be lower. Right? It is not as big of a margin as doing streaming only. But all the production companies like Disney or other streaming companies like Amazon, Amazon Prime, right? All of them either are doing original themselves, or like Disney Plus, they are doing streaming as well, right? So Netflix is not the single source of streaming platform anymore. So our question back then was, what should Netflix do about this? And how can you maintain your high margin? And what is the next market for like new opportunities, right? And I spent almost a month researching on Netflix because it was final project. I spent so much time. I was trying to be the Greg Hopper's proudest student ever. But then I realized there's no path, there's no way out for Netflix. And then I feel like that sounds weird, because if you spend even one day in the tech industry, you know Netflix is a company that is very unique in the compensation structure. Right? Netflix is very well known for paying like new grad software engineer, whatever, 300K, 500K, all cash. After several years, you realize Netflix don't pay for those type of compensation anymore. So working on this course, you sometimes have this feeling of, oh, you know what is going to happen. That is a good feeling. Having this course, you will add a lot of people on LinkedIn. Back then, when I was taking the course, I pretty much will add like hundreds of people every week. I always see the notification on LinkedIn saying, oh, you added too many people and we're gonna stop you from adding more people this week. You will always hit the limit, okay? Because people will not get back, will not get back to you. And like reply rate is pretty low on LinkedIn, just for the fact that not a lot of people are looking for jobs for the companies that you're researching. So they're not checking LinkedIn that much. So you have to expect a pretty low reply rate. And on top of that, you need to pretty much reach out to hundreds of people to get one reply. And that is just the nature. But talking about reaching out, these are the 2 messages I sent on LinkedIn. And can you guys, let's have some interactions. I'm not used to just me talking in a meeting. So who will raise your hand and tell me which one is better?
Definitely the first one.
Why?
So first, right, you need to say hi, right? Say hi to like a new to the receiver and show and tell them who you are, so they can better know why you approach them, right? And what's your purpose of reaching out to them, and what you are working on, and what kind of value or what they can help you.
Yes, I would say the second one, just because the value proposition is the first thing you see, and then there's an introduction.
It depends on where you're sending this information. Usually, the highest reply rate that you can get on LinkedIn is you directly send a note with the invitation. If that person is interested, then that person is going to add you back on LinkedIn, right? Then you can have a connection. And then after the connection, you can follow up and say, oh, this is the context and why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I want to reach out to you and whatever, like schedule a time, have a coffee chat, right? So this message should be the message when you are sending out an invitation. And when you are sending out an invitation, and Hamza is right, the second one is better, because you already have your name, you have your headline there. You don't want to waste the first line, which is the only line that the other person can see if they don't click on the show more to be the repetitive information as your headline and your name. So you want to directly tell why you are reaching out first, and then add more context later. You can see, usually you can only see the first line of the message, right? And that's why you don't want to send repetitive information in the first line. There are a lot of ways to research a company, and this is the company of my former mentor at LinkedIn. And this page, the company page, was the page that I use like the most frequently. And this is not a common user path, but usually when I'm very interested in a company, I will go to the company and go to the people tab. And I will literally, if that company have like less than 1,000 people, I will literally add every single one of them. In the people, you will see this type of like LinkedIn members, right? And there is no way that you can connect with that person or this, right? LinkedIn member, this one as well, LinkedIn member. There are multiple scenarios why you see a LinkedIn member here. One is that person is a spammer. So LinkedIn is basically trying to protect you as a platform, and we don't want you to connect with that person. And the second scenario is this person is a private profile, and they don't want you to connect with them if you don't have a secondary connection, right? So there will be a lot of this type of people in the total 33 accounts. So I'm just trying to say I'm not crazy by adding 1,000 people every week, because there will be like 200, 300 of them that you cannot make connection with. And another very helpful resource is the insight in the company information. How I usually use this information is, first, if you see the total employee having a sustainable growth, that is a good sign, right? Usually, for example, for Crunchbase, they use this type of information to estimate whether a company is growing well as well, right? So that is a very good indicator for the company's strategy, for the company's financial situation, and for the company like strategy growth. The second part is the distribution, and this is specifically very important for tech companies. You want to know the distribution of different functions, so you know what these companies care about. Right? So for a pretty like engineering-driven or technical-driven company, they will have a lot of engineers and researchers. And for like B2B SaaS company, they will have a lot of sales. You can have a pretty good sense of, oh, this is what type of company and what is their distribution should look like. If there is something out of norm, right, then you can identify it out. And that is either that company is not developing very healthy, or they have a very special culture.
Quick question. So when you say, for example, it has lots of sales for B2B SaaS companies, when you say many, like, do you guys have like an average percentages or something? Like, what is considered?
So I will talk about the ratio before AI native is a new word. Okay, so these days a lot of companies are trying to use AI to replace salespeople, so that is another thing. But before people are trying to replace salespeople, usually the sales org is as big as R&D. So you have 200 product managers, and this includes product managers, engineers, product marketers, designers, everyone all together. Right? The sales org is pretty much as big as R&D. That's a lot of money spent, and then you can understand why there are so many AI SaaS companies trying to replace salespeople. They're also expensive as well because they take commissions, and R&D people don't take commissions. It is already exceeding my original expectation. I was expecting maybe 10 to 12 people, and now we have 16. So I do have 4 headcounts to kick people out. Okay, so be nice to people, be hardworking, and I would want you guys to enjoy this course and learn as much as possible together. And some other notices. The first one, all the courses and your performance will be uploaded on social. We will have a lot of debates, and a lot of them. And your final presentation to close this course is also going to be a debate. And I will prepare a gift for the winning team. And I don't know what the gift will be yet, but it will be a very a not cheap gift. That is what I know. And I'm trying to hand deliver it to y'all if it is possible. And at the end of the course, I would expect you to have established thinking about the major company strategy. And second, you will have hundreds, if not thousands, of new connections with people in the industry on LinkedIn. And third, you will make your name through my and your socials. For people who already follow me for a long time, I do mock interview live streaming as well. And a lot of people, because they've been the interviewee in the mock interviews, they got a job from it. Okay, so I want this to happen to y'all as well. If, let's say, you're debating for a company strategy, and that company is watching this video and thinking, that kid is saying damn right, and probably that company would want to have a talk with you as well. So this is the expected outcome from this course. So hopefully you can get a job or you found a company yourself. Now it's intro time.
So I go to the University of Virginia. I'm a rising fourth year. I'm doing a 3+1 program. So currently I just finished my bachelor's in CS and I'm doing a master's in systems engineering. And in terms of expectations, I guess kind of explore industries that I'm really interested in, like the VC world. I really don't know much about the different levels of like funding and all that stuff. It'd be really nice to learn about that, especially like cool and innovative stuff in it. Other stuff would be perfecting market research. So the way I go about it now with current startups, and if I'm interested about something or for school research, I just reach out to alumni, and of the 20 people you reach out to, maybe one will respond, and then of the responses, half of them don't actually show up to the meeting. So kind of get, hone in on that. What do you want to do after you graduate? I'd really like to go into startups. I find it the most interesting just because you kind of have a problem that you can handle mostly by yourself. You have a lot more autonomy and you kind of make solutions out of nothing. So from the interviews I've had, people don't really know what they want, and you kind of just make cool stuff out of vibes instead of, just this straight path or working on a very small portion of a product. And my time zone is Eastern. I'm here in Virginia. You got it, Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa, and I'm currently the rising junior at University of Source in California. I previously worked at Manus as a PM intern, which is a like AI startup in China, and I'm now working as a PM intern in Alibaba in China. We're doing like B2B SaaS companies, SaaS products, focusing on like reducing the salespeople. And what I expect to learn from this course, I want to learn how to communicate with others because when I'm doing internship, I feel like how to communicate effectively about your opinions to others, like engineers and marketing people, operation people is still like a very big problem for me. And I also want to have like deeper understandings of AI and like competitors analysis. And finally, like hopefully I can find a job. And what I want to do after graduating, I feel like I really want to join like either startup or big tech. I want to do like B2B products probably. Um, and I'm in Chinese time zone. Pop up to Jean.
Hi, my name is Jen. I'm a rising senior student in Vanderbilt. I'm major in CS and also a healthcare major called Medicine, Health and Societies and minoring in data science. And yeah, my current experience is I'm currently a PM and also a go-to-market for AI healthcare B2B SaaS startup. And yeah, and what's my expectation for this class is like first get a job because I'm a rising seniors. I want to get a new grad job. And second, I know like JJ, she has like go-to-market experience and I want to learn something about like not only do the product but also like do a product that based on or like integrated with the go-to-market strategies that make a product not just for fun but also like can make an impact and can like lead to growth of a company. Yeah, that is what my expectations for this class. And I'm at PST. Pass to next person, Albert.
Hi, thank you, Jane. Yeah, my name is Albert, and I am a rising senior at Duke, studying computer science and sociology, um, and also with the concentration in AI and machine learning. I am currently a PM intern at a startup company, and I've also previously interned as a TPM and AI engineer. After graduation, hopefully I would like to get in again to one of those APM programs before I either start my own startup or join another startup after years. Um, and my goal for this course is to gain more product experience and just get better working together with other people, I guess. And yeah, very looking forward to it. My current time zone, it's in China, but I will be in ET in August, and I will pop up to Sonia.
Yes, thank you so much. Hi, my name is Sonia, and I'm a part-time student study data science at Georgia Tech, specializing in AI and machine learning. And actually, I have some experience in building like ERP system. So in my previous company, I work as a business analyst, but also at the same time, I noticed that we need a system to manage all the data and improve the workflow. So, just kind of like work as product manager to help the company to build the whole system. And after that, I find my passion in building a product. Then I joined a startup. At startup, I help the company to build a conversational AI. But during that experience, because that is like a startup experience, and we encounter some challenges in go-to-market strategy. So at that moment, I realized that I need to really to get more experience in like go-to-market strategy. So I really want to like learn from JJ's experience, like how to lead the team, build great product, and also like have a successful go-to-market strategy. Yeah. So thank you so much. And my expectation, as I mentioned, I want to gain some like structured product management experience, and like just learn from all of your learn from the experience from you all. Yeah. Thank you so much.
And before you pop to someone, why is your startup's go-to-market not successful? Now I'm curious.
So yeah, you mean why that product didn't go to market successfully?
Yeah.
Actually, that product we're still in the process of going to the market. But like B2B market is like not only like how good your product is, but also like the connection in that industry. And I will pass the board to Le Xing.
My name is Lex, and I'm currently a rising junior. Oh my God. At Columbia studying cognitive science and philosophy with a minor in art history, hopefully. And I'm currently doing an PM internship at an AI language learning startup focusing on monetization. And I guess what I'm looking for in this course is probably a balance of the breadth of industry as well as the depth within the industry. And also, of course, definitely like encouraging myself to like talk to people more and reach out to people more, because I think sometimes I would have a bit of difficulty to like actively just co-message people and stuff like that. And I'm sorry, what were the other things that I'm supposed to mention? My time zone, and what else did I miss?
What do you want to do after your graduation?
Oh, okay, right. I guess after graduation, I hopefully I can land a PM job in a company that has the culture that I'm interested in, the product that I'm interested in contributing, as well as locations on both coasts. And I'm currently in China, and I'll be back to Eastern time zone in September. Hazel, off you go.
Thank you, Alexon. I'm Hazel. I'm current rising junior at Stanford, and I have a lot of like experiences in different career for data analysis and investment banking analyst. But I found that I am not passionate about the things, and I am kind of a lazy person in terms of that I cannot like grind myself to work 120 hours per week. So I decided to do something that I'm more passionate about, is like building things. and like be immersive in the culture while people are all interested and passionate about putting the technology forward and like helping like the society in terms of like AI or anything. So now I'm currently doing a PM role in the startup again for scam defense, and I'm also building a side project of myself doing like kind of one of the things I'm interested in. So I expect from this course to learn not only the product management skills and like interview skills, but also how to connect with people, how to like improve myself in different environments, and about how to develop my personal growth. So after I graduate, I would love to build things, no matter in a large tech or in a startup, as to really like bring an idea to real life and also to like be free after I'm 30, so like I can travel around the world. I'm currently in the Bay Area, so it's PST. I would love to pass to Tianrun because she has collaborated with me in the Chinese dance.
Hi, I have a separate audio and video, so I hope it will be clear. My name is Tianren, and now I'm the first year master student at Stanford. Now I'm on the roadway to Shanghai, and I will be the product manager at TikTok monetization team. And I guess I will respond for the product uh, partnerships in Asia and Pacific area.
Hello, all, I'm Yogesh Panchak. I started my career as a writer for a newsletter and it eventually became the fastest growing newsletter in India. I sold that newsletter to a stockbroking company and eventually joined its competitor where I'm currently working as a product manager. I expect from this course to be familiar and be better at using AI tools. Secondly, be good at building things. And third, to validate, I usually come up with lots of ideas and I want to validate and ship better with time. I'm currently in India, Mumbai. Namaste. And yeah, that's what. Hopefully, I'm not missing anything. And I pass it on to Thomas.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Thomas Lin, and I'm currently a junior high student, no, a senior high student. I just graduated from high school, and I'm 18 years old now. And thank you for Miss Dai giving me this opportunity to join this program. I'm going to study in Hong Kong U, majoring in data science and AI. The reason why I want to join this program is I want to reach out and to build more connections with like you guys, like really um I don't know how to say, but like I want to build more connections with uh people all around the world, not only in China. And I also want to know how to use AI tools and to solidificating my knowledge. Yes. Okay. And I'm currently in Shandong Weihai, so I'm in China.
Yeah, hi everyone, I'm Charles. I just graduated from NYU and I'm currently working for Tanka AI as a growth associate. And what I do is mainly helping making strategies regarding Tanka's go-to-market and also building back-end automation tools for our companies. So kind of like a combination of both growth and PM job. And before I was at NYU, and also I did like IB and VC, and I was running my own community. And regarding regarding my expectation for this class, I think there are mainly two things. The first thing is discover how I can become a more qualified AI PM from a non-technical background because I was majoring in economics and philosophy. And the second thing is how I can become better at growth and strategy. So and also I kind of want to learn how to build a product, not only for my personal use, but also build a product that is ready to go to the market, that people are willing to pay. And also I wanted to learn how to speak the PM's language. So that's basically about me. And I'm currently in the Bay Area, so I'm in PST, and I would love to grab a coffee with you guys if you're around. And yeah, that's about me. I will pass it to Richie.
I'm now a PhD student in Peking University, and my major is linguistics. I used to be an intern in ByteDance, and I worked for the AI data for some conversational AI. And I want to learn the principle of being a product manager in this class. And my time zone is in Beijing now. The next people may be Charlie Dong.
Hi everyone, I'm Charlene. I'm currently a rising junior at Vanderbilt University. I'm studying computer science with minors in data science and engineering management. I'm really passionate about building product, and I'm currently a product management intern at a global IT solution software company called ConnectWise. And my team and my product is more about cybersecurity, identity management, which is totally new area for me. So I've learned a lot when I intern. And my intern project is kind of leveraging machine learning model to suggest IT admin roles to help them to better manage their endpoint devices, improve their efficiency of the system. And for the expectation of this class, first of all, I'm really grateful for this class. And I really want to learn more about the strategy side of PM, because as a CS student, I already have a foundation of the technical stuff. And I think for the strategy, it's really hard to learn the real world product strategy without interacting with real PM and learn about the real world cases, which is kind of lacking in the classroom setting. So that's a huge point for me. And the other point is to just learn more or like get to know more people and enjoy this community and contribute to this community, and also learn from JJ. So really excited to meet everyone. I'm currently in Boston, so I'm in EST right now.
I'm gonna talk about some logistics. First one is I'm starting 2 different times for the course. Friday from 5 to 8 PST, or Saturday from 6 to 9 a.m. PST. How I structure the class is mainly the original information from the competitive strategy course I had at Duke, plus whatever I learned as a product manager, product management's thinking, and have like your day-to-day as a product manager, what are skill sets that are required for your job. And also, given all the new things going on, you have some certain skill sets that you have to learn about, like prompt engineering or how to train a model. And specifically, I also want to talk about growth because a lot of people are interested in go-to-market, and a lot of you guys are confused about pricing, which you are not alone. People in the industry are also confused about pricing. All of us are confused. No one knows how pricing is doing. The last one, you guys have assignment for this week. The first assignment is add each other on LinkedIn. All of you guys have amazing background. I went through so many resumes to come up with 16 of you. The acceptance rate is at least 30%. I know what you guys want to do after your graduation, which is a typical question to ask for a student. But you guys always be very confused when I ask you what you want to achieve in your life. Okay, but I want you to think about it because I don't want of course, big tech PM, APM program, right? Being a product manager, but why do you want to do what you want to do, right? In that case, I can tailor the course better. Do not just follow the crowd. Product management is not as a sexy career as you thought. You have to know why you want to do what you want to do, okay? So we can understand better about your future plan. And also, I'm curious about what is the achievement of yours that you are most proud of. This is also kind of like an icebreaker for us to know more about each other. And what if you have your future co-founder from this group, right? So at least you know how to answer this question on your YC application. And the third one is pick one company from others' LinkedIn and research about that company. Just try your best to research on what that company is up to and what are the company's strengths and weaknesses. and what is the company going to do with AI now and in the future. And by now and in the future, I mean, usually for a software company, we're looking to 3 to 5 years plan. And for hardware company, you're usually looking at 5 to 10 years plan. So it depends on what company you are researching. I want to know what you think about the future of that company. And why do we pick one company of each other's LinkedIn? Because at least you have someone to interview to start with. Okay, you want to pick that person's brain, all of the materials from the previous competitive strategy course, and all of my assignment from that course. So I do want you guys to have at least a benchmark to know how much effort that I used to put in that class. Most of the materials back then are a little bit outdated. I think one thing that I don't like about this course is this course is not typically focusing on tech. So that's why you see we research a lot on Tesla, Cadillac, where we research on Harley-Davidson, right? These are very traditional companies. I think there is a good side and the bad side about this. And the good side is, now the tech industries do not have as many positions as they used to. So which industry are you going? You probably want to go to some traditional company. So that might be an advantage of this, the original cases from this course. But I will try to have a blended portfolio of traditional company, but I also want the traditional company to be a little bit techy, and also AI companies as well. Thanks everybody for trusting me with this process. Enjoy the course.
Yeah, thank you so much for offering your time to do that.
And connect each other on LinkedIn.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
JJ.
Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Have a great weekend.